Hello and welcome to the Weirtree Online Academy. My name is Chris and I'll be your tutor for today. In the previous video we looked at question 5 and in this video we'll look at question 6 of the IGCSE Biology paper 4 of winter 2019. Fish are an important part of a balanced diet for many people. Fish are a good source of vitamin D. State one effect of a diet that is deficient in vitamin D. Well, vitamin D, we remember, is used for absorbing calcium, and that helps build teeth and bones. Now, the disease you are often taught is rickets, and rickets is a deficiency disease which ends up where you have brittle and weak bones. Okay, the reason for you have not been able to absorb calcium very efficiently.
Describe the key points for each of the 3 topics shown in figure 6.1. So let's have a look at the first about why. Why are fish species becoming endangered? Well, we're talking about overfishing first of all. There's going to be a large amount of overfishing taking place. Why is this taking place? Well, there's an increased demand. Okay, so there's an increased demand for human consumption. Now, this could either be for the fish or for the dietary supplements like omega-3 and fish oils and so forth. All right. You've also got the fact that the removal of large quantities of fish, it disrupts the food chain as well, disrupts the food chain and food web. Yeah. You could also argue that other human factors could be responsible, things like climate change, okay, so like the coral bleaching due to global warming and a few other things going on there. You could also talk about potentially, the introduction of diseases or, other species to an area, so other invasive species, okay, that could compete and outcompete the local fish populations there. All right, so here we've got a good 1, 2, 3, 4 reasons why fish species are becoming endangered. So let's look now at the risks. So what are the risks of this happening that are associated with this? Well, if you're reducing the number of individuals, you're effectively you're reducing the gene pool. Okay, if you're reducing the gene pool, okay, then you're going to have less variation in a population. Okay, this could also mean that some genetic diseases could be becoming more present, and that could potentially have risk there. You also have difficulties finding a mate. Okay, so difficulties, reproducing. Okay, if population is too low, and by chance, let's say they all happen to be mostly female, and there's only one male, or vice versa, there's loads of males but no females, the population cannot replenish itself. Okay, and if the population cannot replenish itself, it is at risk of extinction. Okay, if it continues to be overfished, there is a high probability of extinction occurring as well. Okay, so let's see, how could we effectively maintain fish stocks? So the strategies that you could use to help maintain fish stocks, well, first of all, you've got to look at education. You can educate people about it. Okay, education. Okay, there's plenty of places where fishing communities have gone, bust economies have fallen because all the fish are gone, and therefore we need to be responsible in the fishing. So education is an important one there. You can set a quota. Now, a quota limits the amount of fish somebody can catch in a given time frame. Okay, not only that, the quota, you could also look at fishing seasons. Okay, so during the reproductive season, you're not allowed to go fishing. Okay, and like anything, you need regulation. You need regulation and enforcement. Okay, so if somebody breaks these rules, you could put fines in place. Okay, another thing you could do is change the fishing style. So often or not, fishing or trawler fishers have nets with very small mesh size, and as a result, it catches everything from the baby fish to any other kind of other small species. So you could also increase the mesh size of nets, and as a result, the small fish can escape and survive and hopefully grow to adulthood and reproduce. So that increases the mesh size. So what I mean by that is that instead of nets like this, where you have a very small mesh, you could have mesh sizes like that, and it could allow fish to go through. Obviously, this isn't very big, but to scale, it could be much bigger. Okay. Thank you very much for watching our video today. Register for a free demo on our website, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.